I've been using, well, I've used Synergy since about 2008 to control multiple computers, Windows and Mac and Linux. And Ventura came out with Universal Control, which basically does the same thing. It allows you to use a keyboard and mouse across multiple Macs. The downside is the Macs have to be running Ventura, whereas Synergy will run on operating systems going back about 15 years. So I gave Universal Control a try for a couple months. And it's nice in that it's part of the operating system. You don't have to run a separate program. But there was a release, I think it was 13.3.2 or 13.3.3, where they broke Universal Control and it didn't work at all. They fixed it very, very quickly, which was nice. But if you're using a desktop Mac, you have to have Wi-Fi turned on. I use Ethernet on my desktops, so it's kind of annoying. The other thing I've noticed about Universal Control is sometimes it gets really, really laggy. And I'm not sure if that's because there's radio frequency interference on Wi-Fi or what, but I never had that problem with Synergy. So today I went back and then disabled Universal Control, and you do that by going into displays, and Universal Control is in the advanced settings. So to turn it on, you click this thing and it allows you to use Universal Control. So the location of the binaries is in here. I use the this is a latest release candidate. Now this was back 6 years ago. What happened is apparently the project got taken over by a company named Simless. And so they make a bunch of different products. Looks like they support Android now, which is nice. And they support, I guess, through USB. And they even support iPhones, I guess. The thing about Simless, though, is if you want to use their products, you have to pay for it. And sometimes really cheap. So this is an old forked release from 6 years ago. I've been using this thing since, well, I guess about 6 years ago. I generally have difficulty getting the 1.8.8 release to work. Anyway, I'll put a link to this in the description, and it's actually a benefit for me because it means I can find the link just by going through my videos instead of having to Google it. I did find another one. Let's see, Deek Software, is it? And this has binaries. Where are they? Oh, over here. And this has version 1.14.6.19, which is 2 weeks old. So this is much newer binaries. It's possible that there are a lot of new features, but I've been using the other guy for 6 years, and I don't know enough about this company or this person to download this and try it. It might be worth building it from source code, but I will keep an eye on this particular page, and maybe in the future I'll use this one, because I'm sure there are a bunch of new features that were added in the past 6 years. Anything obvious in here? Oh, yeah, okay, so we have... Oh, interesting. This guy's got an Apple Silicon release. The one from the other place is only Intel, so it runs through Rosetta, which I'm generally okay with. He also has a see Ubuntu, of course, Windows 10. So yeah, it's a place if you want to use Synergy instead of Universal Control. If you want to use, if you want to share your keyboard and mouse and cut and paste buffers with Windows or Linux machines, and Synergy is a much better way to go. But I think I'm giving up on Mac Universal Control just because it doesn't seem to be 100% stable. I mean, it's a new release in Ventura, so I guess there may be some bugs in it, or and I don't like that I have to turn on Wi-Fi to use it.